This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. A mostly sunny day, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning for Jefferson County.
Let's check your first warn forecast right now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Susan, an isolated strong thunderstorm developed over the central portion of Jefferson County and is moving eastward. Brings the potential for some strong winds. The air near the ground is pretty dry. The storm moving eastward at about 45 miles per hour. So the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the eastern portion of Jefferson County and western Waukesha County until 5:30. The track of this storm will move it pretty quickly out of Jefferson County, probably within the next 10 minutes. The warning runs until 5:30, but it'll almost certainly be canceled early before the end of that warning expires. Otherwise, you can see an isolated shower or thunderstorm mainly north of Madison showing up on radar. South and west of Madison, things are pretty quiet. Also a couple of isolated thunderstorms in northern Wisconsin. These will die down pretty quickly after sunset. Temperatures right now range from the upper 60s and lower 70s to our north and east to the lower 80s over southwestern Wisconsin. So there's just a tiny bit of a front there. Dew point temperatures, though, very low, upper 40s and lower 50s. So again, it's mainly because of that dry air near the ground that gusty winds are a possibility with that thunderstorm. Otherwise, things will clear out overnight. Low temperatures will drop into the middle 50s by early on Friday morning. Friday will be partly sunny with a slight chance for an afternoon shower. High temperature at 73. We'll see a cool weekend, but another quick warm-up expected on the way for next week. I'll have more details and weather in a few minutes.
Gary, thanks. Next at 5, America's COVID-19 pandemic has passed yet another milestone.
More than 2 million Americans have now tested positive for the coronavirus. More than 112,000 of them have died. The head of Harvard's Global Health Institute says the U.S. death toll could reach 200,000 in September. Coronavirus cases are rising in nearly half of U.S. states. And while many are chalked up to increased testing or to small local outbreaks, others are more alarming. In Arizona, hospitals were notified over the weekend to prepare for the worst amid surges across the state. And the governor of North Carolina says recent jumps in his state have caused him to rethink plans to reopen schools and businesses. Texas and Utah are among the states that have also been identified as worrisome hotspots.
Meanwhile, in Wisconsin, there have been 290 new cases. That brings the state's total of confirmed cases to almost 22,000. 10 more people have died due to complications. About 70% now of all positive cases have fully recovered. About 27% remain active cases. And the positive percentage of new COVID-19 positive tests in Wisconsin has increased to 3.6% today, the first time that percentage has gone above 3% since June 4th. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services said fewer than 10,000 people have been tested over the past 24 hours.
It's been over 2 weeks since Phase 1 of Forward Dane was initiated, and with mostly green metrics, Phase 2 could be just around the corner.
Our Gabriella Becerra joins us live to explain what changes to expect as we move forward in reopening the county. Gabby?
Susan and Eric, the most substantial change is that Phase 2 will increase capacity of all businesses to 50%. But those restrictions that we've been seeing will still be in place. One local restaurant tells us they're very excited to welcome back even more customers.
What's changed? It's the question we all ask because things change on a day-to-day basis.
It's no secret that coronavirus changed the way the service industry operates.
The noticeable, the face masks, having to wear gloves, the 6 feet apart, those types of things, they make coming in and working on a day-to-day basis interesting.
RP Adler's reopened during Phase 1 of Forward Dane. Sales are still down by about half.
People are coming back in, but we can definitely tell that there are some that are not comfortable with it yet.
As the county prepares to enter Phase 2, businesses including shops, restaurants, bars, gyms, and salons will be open to 50%, while bar manager Jennifer Homray says they're looking forward to the next phase.
The 50% allows more people to come into the building. Of course, we welcome that.
She's anticipating that there could be some challenges.
25%, we can eyeball that. You can see what 25% is. You can clearly look around the room and know, hey, we're there. We need to kick back here, slow down, put some people on wait before we have more people coming in. We get to 50% and that starts to muddle it. I mean, you look out, what is 50%? Are we 50% here? We have 2 sides to our restaurant and bars.
But as with any person or business,
every single day having to be on your toes has made this a very interesting time for all of us.
Homray says they'll adjust to keep safety a priority.
Phase 2 will also reopen outdoor playgrounds and splash pads. Visitors for compassionate care at long-term health facilities will also be allowed to visit. We'll have a more detailed list on our website, channel3000.com.
All right, Gabriella, thank you.
Governor Tony Evers announced $40 million in assistance for hospitals to offset losses caused by the pandemic. The funding is provided by the Federal CARES Act. Hospitals will receive a single payment based on their percentage of inpatient and outpatient Medicare revenue compared to other hospitals around the state. Hospitals can expect to receive payments by the second week of July.
The coronavirus impact on Wisconsin agriculture will be felt for a long time.
That's according to people on a panel addressing problems in the industry that happened today. Our Amy Reed listened in, and she joins us now live. Amy?
Like we've reported before, things in agriculture were looking up and before all of this with the coronavirus hit, and now it's brought uncertainty even to areas that had been addressed before the coronavirus.
I felt kind of renewed energy after going through a downturn from the China embargoes and stuff that were last summer and fall. And then COVID hit, and it pretty much destroyed our markets.
Cal Dalton joined others on a WisPolitics panel on agriculture, bringing the perspective of the grower. He and his fellow producers are facing a host of problems that those on the panel touched on. Even things handled before the virus hit are in question, like a trade deal with China.
Not very promising, because the United States government has decided that bashing China is a good political strategy, maybe domestically more than internationally. And I think that doesn't really encourage the Chinese to cooperate on that.
They are depending on help, like the $50 million in direct relief Governor Evers passed along from the CARES Act, but also long-term solutions like addressing profitability.
For many, many years, we have not had a production problem in agriculture. We've had a profitability problem. And only until we can address the profitability problem can we have a strong and vibrant agriculture where we're not losing farm families and rural businesses every year.
State Senator Janice Ringhand said the state government could help. This year they passed a new effort in the Dairy Innovation Hub, but they also have high-speed internet and market regulation in mind.
We need to go to a stronger regulation of supply versus demand. And I know no one's going to be happy about that if they're told you can't produce more than X gallons of milk. But we have to find a happy medium somewhere.
The economist included in that panel said that Wisconsin is in a position to advocate for a better path forward. He said because Wisconsin is a swing state and candidates and surrogates will be here pretty much for the rest of the year, there's an opportunity to let them know that the federal government, what the federal government could really do to help.
Amy, thank you.
Another 1.5 million Americans filed for first-time unemployment benefits last week. That's according to the Labor Department. While it is an improvement over the week prior, about 44 million people have filed unemployment claims over the past 3 months on a weekly basis. Claims have been improving as businesses restart across the country.
Department stores in Madison are starting to open up. Macy's at Hilldale announced it is reopening to customers today. It will be open from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. and they're still offering contact-free curbside pickup. Store officials say Macy's will be frequently cleaned and they are enforcing social distancing guidelines. Nordstrom Rack on the city's west side also announced that it will be opening tomorrow.
Coronavirus concerns lead to a brutal day on Wall Street. The Dow loses almost 7%, falling 1,862 points. NASDAQ off 528. The S&P 500 lost 188 points. A Dane County judge says there is enough evidence to try the 15-year-old charged in the murder of a Fitchburg teen. However, during a virtual hearing today, the State Journal reports the judge granted Mygie Sanders' lawyer more time to gather evidence that could support shifting the case from adult court to juvenile court. Sanders is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, suspected of killing 17-year-old Shay Watson last August. Sanders told detectives he owed Watson $100 for marijuana. Court records show Sanders is scheduled to have a preliminary hearing next month. A Dane County judge has ordered a competency evaluation for 38-year-old Sanyat Keokanya, who is accused of killing his elderly neighbor. This happened over the Memorial Day weekend in Madison. He's facing first-degree homicide charges in the death of Nang Yi Lee.
Today we sat down with white community leaders to address how they plan to take action and to make us a better and more equal community. One of the biggest conversations happening right now is about defunding police. We asked Madison Police Chief Vic Wall if this is something he supports, and if not, what his plan is to help bridge the gap of trust between the community and the police department. This was his response.
You know, how do we train our officers? How do we attract the best candidates to come be officers? Well-educated people that are dedicated and want to do the right thing to serve their community. And that requires money. So if you want a good professional police department that is being the best it can be, you can't take funding and support away from it, because that's working contrary to the goals that I think we all want for MPD or for any police department.
Chief Wall said he knows it is a slow process to build trust, but he is committed to listening to the community, to not being defensive, and taking the time and effort to fix the broken system.
Police have abandoned a neighborhood in Seattle following weeks of protests after the death of George Floyd. Protesters are calling Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood a cop-free zone. Police recently boarded up their precinct building and left. The new peace on the streets follows a week of nightly standoffs with police. Last night, President Trump tweeted to Washington's governor and Seattle's mayor, quote, "Take back your city now. If you don't do it, I will." And he called the protesters domestic terrorists. Seattle's mayor tweeted back, quote, "Make us all safe. Go back to your bunker." Meanwhile, officials and protesters have taken down numerous statues, including one of Christopher Columbus in Boston, a Confederate monument in Portsmouth, Virginia, a statue of a Confederate president, Jefferson Davis, in Richmond, and a 10-foot-tall Columbus statue in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Police reform and the economy are expected to be the main topics of discussion as President Trump holds a roundtable with community leaders in Dallas, Texas today. Ahead of the president's trip, his Democratic challenger, Joe Biden, accused the president of avoiding meaningful conversations on race and dividing the country.
When he speaks and gives credibility to these racist folks out there, he breathes out, they come out from under the rocks.
We are working on approaching stakeholders and making sure that this is the appropriate balance between ensuring police can do their job and ensuring that there is needed reform.
House Democrats announced their massive police reform proposal earlier this week, and Senate Republicans, led by South Carolina's Tim Scott, are expected to unveil theirs soon.
Anytime Fitness is apologizing on behalf of a franchisee who posted an "I can't breathe" workout. This was at a gym in suburban Milwaukee. Photos of the workout instructions drawn on a dry erase board at Anytime Fitness in Wauwatosa were shared widely on social media. The Journal Sentinel says the workout included burpees or squat thrusts, and the instructions, "Don't you dare lay down." Anytime Fitness said it was profoundly sorry.
Governor Tony Evers has appointed Democratic State Representative Chris Taylor of Madison to the Dane County Circuit Court. She will replace Judge Jill Karofsky, who is joining the Wisconsin Supreme Court in August. Taylor is one of the most liberal members of the Assembly, where she's served since 2011. She announced in March that she was not running again for a seat in the legislature. She will join the Circuit Court on August 1st when Karofsky departs for the Supreme Court.
Still ahead at 5, how the county is using manure to fuel their fleet vehicles. And coming up tonight at 6, find out which local public pools plan to open this summer amid the uncertainty of COVID-19. That's tonight, News 3 Now at 6.
Here's to all the farm and fleet dads, the ones who get the job done right and take the time to pass it on. This Father's Day, give him a gift you know he'll love from the store dads love, Blaine's Farm and Fleet. For the casual dad, Life is Good Crusher tees are just $19.99. For the DIY dad, this Milwaukee 2-tool combo kit is only $159. And this 26-piece screwdriver set is half off. Plus, a Blaine's Farm and Fleet gift card is always the perfect gift.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Fry Construction is having a sale they've never done before for times we've never seen before, making it the perfect time for home repairs and improvements. With exclusive offers to save you money on roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and design services, all with 0 down, 0% interest, and no monthly payments for 6 months. Plus free virtual consultations from the comfort and safety of your own home, or we will come see you following strict safety protocols. Visit fryconstruction.com for exclusive money-saving offers and contact us today.
Savor the goodness of Kemp's Simply Crafted ice cream. No artificial flavors, just a little magic in every scoop. Kemp's, good comes around. Now in sandwiches and new flavors.
Steinhafels has over $3 million of overstock, clearance, and one-of-a-kinds at rock-bottom prices. Get amazing closeouts before they're gone, like these dining chairs, $89 each. This accent chair, $99. Nightstands, $199. Sofas starting at $299. Queen bed marked down to $329. Power recline sofa, $599. All of these great deals, plus an extra 10% off all clearance. Plus, save up to 85% on name brand clearance mattresses. Shop now through Sunday at Steinhafels.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too, so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Tonight at 6, the Overture Center announces plans to offer online courses and programs for kids this summer. Plus, what local public schools are planning to do this summer with the uncertainty around COVID-19.
Congratulations, class of 2020, as you enter the next chapter of your exciting lives, poised to do great things. Know that News 3 Now will be there to share your amazing stories.
An effort to clean up Dane County lakes and address greenhouse gases is underway at the Dane County landfill.
Today, the Dane County Renewable Gas Station received its first load of renewable natural gas from a manure digester. The digesters convert 90,000 gallons of manure per day into renewable biogas. The manure goes through a process that reduces the phosphorus so that it will make sure it doesn't go into the lakes. The biogas is then used for fuel.
The gas that goes into here will be compressed and used with vehicles that burn compressed natural gas. We're selling this gas to Quick Trip, so that's another nice piece of this equation, is that it's being sold to and distributed by a Wisconsin company, Quick Trip.
The compressed natural gas is also used in county snowplows and county fleets. Dane County Executive Parisi says it is the cleanest fuel available.
All right, let's get a look at your first warned weather. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti says that storm has kind of moved on out, Gary.
Yeah, moved pretty quickly off to the east. The live view from the WIC Skycam shows some buildups of clouds to the east, but no rain around here. The Queen Bee Radio Skycam in southwestern Wisconsin shows a little bit more in the way of sunshine. The severe thunderstorm that moved through Jefferson County and into Waukesha County is now racing to the east. It's now located just to the southwest of Waukesha. The new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha, and Waukesha counties until 6 o'clock as that storm travels through the southern portion of the Milwaukee metropolitan area. Meantime, there's a couple of thunderstorms up in the northern portions of Dodge County, just to the north and west of Beaver Dam. Might see another shower or thunderstorm pop up, mainly north and northeast of Madison, but for the most part, things are across the rest of southern Wisconsin are pretty quiet. You can see additional light showers and thunderstorms to the north and west. Those will die down tonight, but they'll probably redevelop as a few showers later tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. After that, we'll turn dry and cooler for the weekend. Three things you need to know in the forecast. It'll be mild again for tomorrow. Again, an afternoon or evening shower. That's actually with a secondary cold front that'll drop through and drop our temperatures into the upper 60s for Saturday and lower 70s for Sunday with sunny skies. But those temperatures are still expected to warm up very quickly. We'll be in the middle 80s by Tuesday and now upper 80s by Wednesday of next week. The weather pattern across the much of North America has really settled down. There's a large area of high pressure aloft over the central portion of the Pacific Ocean. That's driving the jet stream up to the north. It dips a little bit along the west coast, but even this weather system is heading more to the northeast into Canada than eastward across the rest of the country. So notice how quiet it is from the Midwest all the way back almost to the west coast. So we're looking for a pretty prolonged period of relatively quiet weather. These light showers and thunderstorms are developing right along a little dip in the jet stream that's allowing a couple of cold fronts to come through. The first one kind of pushing to southeastern Wisconsin. It'll hang up overnight. And then the second front, this is the one that'll generate the showers tomorrow afternoon as that drops in. And behind it, temperatures turn even cooler. On this side of the front, temperatures are mainly in the 60s and low 70s. On the other side of the front, upper 70s to lower 80s. And Madison kind of right in the middle. But notice, compared to 24 hours ago, the temperature is a little bit warmer here, a little bit cooler to our north and east, but eventually the cooler air will start to take hold. The dew point temperatures, though, are pretty low. That's why the thunderstorm that moved through, for the most part, gusty winds would be the main threat. You get the rain falling out of the thunderstorm into the drier air. It cools it a little more and allows that rush of cool winds to hit the ground and move out. Plus, the forward movement of the thunderstorm at about 45 miles per hour means that strong winds would be the main threats. On future track, though, you can see a couple of showers developing for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Then those drop southward. Notice the wind shift to the northeast. That's what will allow the cooler air to move in for the weekend. So for tomorrow, look for partly sunny skies, high temperature at 73, slight chance for an afternoon or evening shower. On future track, you can see temperatures dropping off into the middle 50s by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, we could see that shower chance later in the afternoon into tomorrow evening. Then those winds shift around to the northeast and temperatures drop into the middle to upper 40s by early on Saturday morning. And as we take a look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, those temperatures, lower 70s for Sunday, but then the big warm up, upper 70s on Monday, mid 80s Tuesday, and mid to upper 80s for the rest of the week into the weekend. Maybe a thunderstorm chance Thursday with a little more humidity, and then towards Sunday of the following weekend. As we take a look at first warn traffic, for the most part, things moving pretty quickly and steadily on the Beltline. A little bit of a slowdown on the eastbound direction. This is the camera at Park Street in the Beltline. That's because there's a traffic accident reported eastbound on the Beltline near Rimrock Road. Otherwise, traffic moving generally at about 60 to 65 miles per hour either direction on the Beltline. Travel times right now about 14 to 15 minutes either direction between University Avenue and the interstate on the Beltline. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes down to Janesville on I-3990 from the Beltline southward. Out to Sauk City on US 12, it's a 16-minute commute, and it's 15 minutes to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
Okay, Gary, thank you. And ahead on News 3 Now at 5, Badger volleyball star Dana Redke adds another award to her list. We'll tell you which honor she received after a short break.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The 17th Annual Madison Area Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns, featuring newly constructed homes in 5 of Dane County's most sought-after neighborhoods. The newest trends, tech, and designs. Visit MadisonParadeOfHomes.com for more information.
Feldco season is here, and the signs are all around us. Like free installation on all windows, siding, and doors, and no interest for 1 year. It's time to jump on that home renovation project and free installation, all from the comfort of home. That gives you time to make the most of your Feldco season.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Wow, is that really me?
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Celebrate this 4th of July knowing you look your best with Plexiderm. Lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. And I did this to my father. We were at home, and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It feels great. Looks even better.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. Plexiderm, seriously, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside. Honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there. Like, the bags are gone.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet fine lines and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing, or just when you want to like get rid of the bags? And
Yeah, it absolutely could be a daily thing. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This 4th of July is the best time to get Plexiderm for $14.95. See it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
The 17th Annual Madison Area Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns, featuring newly constructed homes in 5 of Dane County's most sought-after neighborhoods. The newest trends, tech, and designs. Visit MadisonParadeOfHomes.com for more information.
Wisconsin volleyball player Dana Rettke is continuing to add awards to her resume. Today, Rettke was named the Big Ten Female Athlete of the Year. Wisconsin's last Athlete of the Year recipient was Ron Dane in 2000. The junior middle blocker helped lead the Badgers to the Big Ten Championship and to the NCAA National Championship match. She is a 3-time first-team All-American and was Big Ten Player of the Year. Rettke also competed with the U.S. national team last summer and was recently named Wisconsin's Athlete of the Year.
And the Badger wrestling program adding a former wrestler to their coaching staff. Seth Gross will be an assistant for the Badgers. He transferred from South Dakota State to Wisconsin last year, received a medical red shirt to wrestle his final season for the Badgers before COVID-19 cut that season short. Gross, an NCAA champ and a 3-time All-American.
The Northwoods League is announcing more teams will be starting their season, but it will not include the Madison Mallards. The Northwoods League announced a 6-team pod. It will consist of the La Crosse Loggers, the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, the Green Bay Booyah, the Rockford Rivets, and Wisconsin Rapids Rafters, and the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Opening day will be July 1st and go until August 20th. All 6 teams reportedly have health and safety protocols to prioritize players and fans' safety at their respective parks.
Late basketball great Kobe Bryant was known for so much more than his talent on the court, and the Television Academy wants to honor his life with an Emmy. Kobe was a fixture, of course, on the court for more than 20 years, but now the Academy says it has been moved to honor him for so much more than that. They pointed out his legacy of philanthropy, community building, and inspiration. He was also a mentor and youth advocate. His life, of course, cut short in the January helicopter crash. The posthumous Los Angeles area Emmy Governor's Award in Kobe's honor will be presented on July 18th. And stay with us for a final check of your First Warn forecast when we return.
Save big money on your next project with 11% off everything right now at Menards. Menards has what you need to start and finish your home improvement projects. Plus, you'll save 11% on all of it. Menards also offers contactless pickup. Order and pay for your items online and have one of our team members load your order into your vehicle with zero contact. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Steinhoffels has over $3 million of overstock, clearance, and one-of-a-kinds at rock-bottom prices. Get amazing closeouts before they're gone, like these dining chairs, $89 each. This accent chair, $99. Nightstands, $199. Sofas starting at $299. Queen bed marked down to $329. Power recline sofa, $599. All of these great deals, plus an extra 10% off all clearance. Plus, save up to 85% on name brand clearance mattresses. Shop now through Sunday at Steinhoffels.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum's the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows. With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go. All from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
Today, some things do stand firm. Those you can lean on, the things that matter.
and the importance of you being you. That's why, no matter the type of care you need or the way you need it, we're here every day, safe and ready. Because wherever you are in your world, you're the focus of ours. Safe care your way. Unity Point Health Meriden, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Get more help with your laundry at the Laundry Cleanup Sale now at the Brothers Maine. Save time and money with the latest in laundry from Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana with 0% financing for up to 18 months. Get even more help with free delivery on washer-dryer pairs and our risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee. That's why we're the More Store. It's the Laundry Cleanup Sale with more selection, more savings, and more help with your laundry. Only at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, the stock market has its worst day in nearly 3 months as the number of U.S. coronavirus cases surpasses 2 million. We're in Arizona, where newly reported cases have increased 70% in 2 weeks. Plus, our series, Racing to a Cure. A major vaccine trial for coronavirus is moving to the final stage of development. Why some people are volunteering to get infected to help speed up vaccine research. And how a 9-year-old is raising money to help a community rebuild. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
He's here now with a final check of the weather.
Well, there's an isolated shower or thunderstorm chance this evening. Right now, the strongest thunderstorms moving through the southern portion of the Milwaukee metro area where severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect. But other than that, just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm, mainly north and east of Madison this evening. Temperatures range from the lower 70s northeast of Madison to the lower 80s to the southwest. Madison kind of right in between. But notice those dew point temperatures, upper 40s and lower 50s. So the air is pretty dry. For tomorrow, look for partly sunny skies. There could be a chance for an afternoon shower, very slight chance at that. High temperature at 73. That would continue in tomorrow evening. But then cool for the weekend. High temperatures only upper 60s Saturday, lower 70s on Sunday with nighttime lows in the middle 40s. But notice how quickly those temperatures warm up next week. Back to the mid to upper 80s beginning on Tuesday and lasting through next weekend.
And we'll be back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.